This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, good morning everyone. We're continuing in Mishna Berura Daf Hashavua. We're learning Hilchos Tefillin. Today we begin Siman Memhei. Din Tefillin bebeis hakvaris bebeis hamerchatz. The halachos of Tefillin in a cemetery and in a bathhouse. Says the Mechaber, also likanis bebeis hakvaris. It is prohibited to go into a cemetery b'toich arba amos shel meis, or within 4 cubits of a mess with Tefillin b'roshai, with tefillin on your head. Mishum lo yeg l'rash. You're mocking the poor. The dead are poor from mitzvahs. They can't perform mitzvahs by wearing tefillin in their presence. You're mocking them. But if they're covered, it's permitted. It says Mishna Berura beis hakvaris. Even within 4 cubits of where the kvarim begin, gam ken aser, it's also prohibited. Ileka mechitza mafsekes beinehem. If there's no fence. V'ha d'loi eirav b'yachad v'yomer asur leilech toich dalad amasha kever oishal meis. Why the Mechaber say you can't go into a cemetery and you can't go within 4 amos of a mace? You can't even go within 4 amos of a cemetery. So he should have incorporated both of these halachas together by saying it's prohibited to go within 4 amos of a kever or of a dead body. Das hamagin Avram de bala rames. The opinion of Magen Avraham is that the Mechaber is coming to allude the mimakoim beis hakvaros v'lefnim aser, that from the place of where the cemetery starts and within its aser, afilu rachik dad amos min hakever, even 4 amos from the kever, more than 4 amos from the kever, yesh mekil mazeh. Meaning, the Magen Avraham is saying the reason why the Mechaber says asur likanis beis hakvaros, but you can't even go within 4 amos of where the cemetery begins. The answer is, once the cemetery begins, you can't even be beyond 4 amos. You can't be anywhere in the cemetery, even if a kever is more than 4 amos away. V'ayin b'ber halacha. The be'emtze bezwer sheyish kvarim saviv nir diyesh lahachmer afil rachik dadas min hakever. That if you're in the middle of the beis hakvaros, where there are kvarim around you, you should be machmer even more than 4 amos on the kever. Masha'ein came b'soif beis hakvaros, as opposed to the end of the cemetery, the ein sham kvarim, where there are no kvarim there. Rak dehuksa karka lekvarim, just the ground is designated for kvarim. Ein lahachmer adin brachi dadas on the kever. You don't have to be machmer maker adin if you're more than 4 amos on the kever. So middle of the cemetery, you can't wear the tefillin. The edge of the cemetery is only designated for kvarim, but you're more than 4 amos away from a kever, it's permitted. Nevertheless, even though me'ikar adin is permitted, it is correct not to enter at all with tefillin on your head. Anytime you're within the confines of the cemetery, lest you come within 4 amos of a kever unknowingly. Then the Mechaber says, within 4 amos of a mess, says the Mishna Berura, v'kasav ha'ateres hakenim, the kol oisei cheder shames munach bai, the entire room that the mess is in, chashav kedal amos shames, is considered like the daled amos of the mess. The Magen Avraham argues on that because of the inoi toifes rak daled amos, that within the room of the mess only occupies 4 amos, and beyond 4 amos you could wear tefillin in the room that a mess is in. Vafilu kever shel katan, even the grave of a katan shadayin lo higel lechlal mitzvahs. So maybe you could go near a grave of a katan with tefillin. After all, it's not lo yig l'rash because the katan was not chayiv in tefillin. Maybe even if he would be alive today, he still wouldn't be a gadol. It's still considered loig l'rash. It is still considered loig l'rash. Why is it still considered loig l'rash?
Because it's any mitzvah, you can't do any mitzvahs.
He brings, we're worried, maybe it's the neshama of a very great person. However, what about going near a woman's kever with tefillin? That it would seem it's permitted. Okay. Let us see further. Now it's interesting, the Dirshu brings down over here that to go by tefillin by a woman, it's mutter, like the Mishna Berura brings regarding tzitzis, and the source is the Pri Megadim, who brings Maharit Sahalon. Reb Chaim Kanievsky in the Shana Halachos writes in the name of his father that the Pri Megadim saw the Maharit Sahalon based on the way the Eliyahu Rabbah quotes it. But in the Maharit Sahalon himself, it's clear that he's machmer not to go to the kever of a woman with tzitzis out. Okay. Weiter. Mutter, if they're covered, it's permitted. You need that the strap should be covered as well. Therefore, even though it's permitted to enter with tefillin shel yad alone, since it's covered, still, that's why you should be careful with the strap on your finger, that it should be covered as well. In other words, the Mechaber says you're not to go within 4 amos of the tefillin shorosh. On the tefillin, on the other hand, you are allowed to go. Why? Because it's covered. But you have to make sure that the ritzua around your finger is covered as well. Okay, Be'ezus Hashem, we'll continue Monday. Monday we'll finish Hilchos Tefillin. At which point, after that, we're going to begin a new Mitzvah, Hilchos Berachos HaShachar. Okay, wishing everyone a wonderful day. Bracha v'atzlacha. Have a good Shabbos, everyone. Thanks for joining. Kol Tov.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.